Hello friends, Christian here with BrickLifeCrisis. This channel is recommended for adult fans of LEGO and teen fans of LEGO. If you are younger than the age of 13, you're welcome to watch, but first, get your parents' permission. Hello friends, Christian here with BrickLifeCrisis again. Let's go ahead and take a look at a few more days worth of these Advent Calendar surprises. Alright, let's take a look behind door number 9. And this looks like the old grizzled Luke Skywalker. Alright, here he is, old Luke Skywalker. He's got his staff and a fish, it looks like. Let's go ahead and take those off. Now we get a better look at his torso, waist, and leg prints, which are pretty good. He's got a decent face there. He's looking a little bit older these days. Nice hairpiece, just a little bit of subtle print on the back, and he does have an alternate face where he's looking a little bit perturbed. And I'm happy to have him as part of my collection. Day number 10 is up in this top corner. Today is my brother's birthday, so what does he get? This looks like maybe the quad jumper. Let's put it together and see what we think. Alright, from the front this doesn't look so bad. I appreciate what they tried to do here. But from the top, from the side, from the back, all other angles, it just doesn't look that great. But this is supposed to be the quad jumper. This is the ship that Rey and Finn were running towards before it blew up and they ended up in the hunk of junk, the Millennium Falcon, in the first of the new trilogy. But yeah, I'm a little underwhelmed with this one. But, you know, hey, better than a kick in the face, I guess. And down one and to the right, we have number 11. That is something different. Let's pull it out and see what it is. It looks like some kind of turret, but not exactly sure. Let's see. Alright, this one I think is a little better. This is what looks like a Death Star trench turret. So you can move these guns up and down a little bit and position them how you like, and you can also turn it a bit. You've got to be a little careful because it's just on there by one stud and you can pull down the tower, but it looks pretty good. I like it. Not bad for a little micro scale thing. So yeah, certainly better than the quad jumper. Day 12 is over here. Let's see what we've got. Looks like a Death Star gunner. We saw him not long ago in that Death Star cannon set. Let's put them together. Alright, here he is, the Death Star gunner. As you can see, he comes with a sidearm. Nicely done helmet with the Imperial logo there on the front and some other details on the side. Decent print on the torso, waist, and legs. As we take off his helmet, you can see he's got a decent face print with a communications headset. A little bit of print on the back as well. This is indeed the same figure that we've gotten in the past in the Death Star cannon set and others, but it's a massable figure, so it's nice to get a spare. Alright, Friday the 13th, right here behind this door, and we have something interesting. I'm not sure what this is. Let's build it up and take a look. Well, I think this is supposed to be another mouse droid. It's not nearly as good as ones we've gotten in the past. It's pretty weak, actually. If this is supposed to be something else, I can't figure out what it is. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. But I'm kind of underwhelmed with this one, that's for sure. Alright, we'll end the week on Saturday, the 14th, with, it looks like this is one of those droid gunship things. Let's take a look. Alright, that almost looks like Wall-E or something, but I think it's supposed to be one of those droid tanks or transports, something like that. If you have another idea, again, let me know in the comments below. But it looks like maybe a droid or something, but I think it's supposed to be a micro build of one of the droid vehicles. Let me know what you think. And here we are at Hogwarts. Behind door number 9, we have another set of banners. Alright, so now in combination with the one we got earlier, we have all 4 houses represented. Very nice. Let's take a look at day 10 up here. And it looks like we get Ron Weasley. Alright. Alright, here we have Ron. This one's very well done. He has the short adolescent legs that do not bend, so I believe this is supposed to represent a first-year version. He has the homemade sweater that his mom made for him with his initial on the front, and a little bit of subtle print on the back. We remove the hair. You can see he does have an alternate face where he looks a bit frightened, and he did come with a wand. It is on the sprue that has 2 of them on there. I didn't take it off, but both Ron and Harry, and actually McGonagall for that matter, all included wands. And day 11 is right here. Let's take a look at that. Looks like we have another table and bench, this time with a candle on it. Let's build that up and take a look. Oh, I got an extra treat. That was not supposed to be in there. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if it accidentally came over from another cell. I don't know, but okay. So it's not terribly unusual these days to get an extra part or two for each of these builds, especially when they're tiny like this. So somehow we got 2 of these little gold pieces, an extra flame element, and the extra modified 1x1 round black with the bar. The table is pretty much like the one we saw before. It's got some gold legs, the bench, and in this case we have a candle on top instead of those 2 goblets. But in addition to our extra pieces, we got an extra model. This is, it looks like Hermione, so I don't know if it just got put in the wrong box or if we actually got a spare. But let's go ahead and put her together and see what we think. Alright, and here we have that extra build that was in day 11. It did not belong there, but this is Hermione. As you can see, she has a light tan wand, a really nice torso print. Let's go ahead and take that off and get a better look with the scarf around and the Gryffindor logo on her cloak there. Nicely done, and a nice print on the back, and as you can see she does have an alternate face as well. So let's see if we get a duplicate of her later in the set, or if this was just put in the wrong spot, in which case maybe we'll have an empty box later. Okay, day 12 is over here, and this is some more food stuff. It looks like we have a pie and some other baked goods. Let's take a look. Alright, this time around we got a plethora of baked goods. We have 3 chocolate chip cookies, a croissant, as well as a pie. The croissant is on a plate, as you can see, and we have a couple of gold goblets there too. This is great because we can, along with the other tables and the turkey and all that stuff, we can reproduce an entire meal in the Great Hall. But these pieces are also good for just regular mocks and stuff, so it's kind of a cool thing. So far I'm really liking this calendar. Alright, Friday the 13th right up here at the top. Have another set of banners. Alright, so I was mistaken. These don't represent all 4 houses. They each represent 1 house. That represents the 3rd. So presumably there's one more of these somewhere in the calendar. And the last one for this week, number 14, is over here. And that's supposed to be Hermione, but it's empty. So my Hermione just got shifted over into pocket number 11 somehow. But that's alright. We've seen her, and she's a nice figure, so cool. It's kind of an anticlimactic way to end the week, but that's what it is. Alright. Alright, moving on to the city calendar. We have day number 9, and it looks like a snowman. Those are always fun. Let's put them together and see what we think. Alright, here we have it, our snowman. It's pretty good. Has a red scarf, a top hat, a couple of arms. Not bad, and there was a spare kerchief, scarf, whatever, and an extra arm as well that were included, so not so bad. Alright, day 10 up in the top corner. Looks like a young man with a camera, or a little girl with a camera. All right, here she is. Maybe not a little girl after all. Maybe she's a full-grown adult, but she does include a camera as well as an orange scarf, and there was a spare scarf as well. She also has a knit cap and a nice smiley face. Just a little bit of print on the back, but nicely done. This is a good, relatively generic figure that can be used in all kinds of mocks or cities or what have you. So nice to get a character like this. All right, moving down just a touch to number 11, and we have, looks like, some curling accessories. Let's take a look. Okay, viewers, help me out here. On second look, I don't know that this is curling. It might be, but I'm not really familiar with that sport. It's always fascinated me, but the only time I've ever seen it is during the Winter Olympics. So it looks like we have these little things. They have rounded bottoms, and both red and blue with handles on top. And I think you just kind of scoot them along the ice, and maybe whoever gets close to the yellow one wins. I'm not sure. Let's see. Do that kind of thing. But I thought in curling they have like brooms that they use to help keep it going along the ice. I don't know. If you live in an area that has winter sports, or if you're familiar with what this is, if it's curling or not, let me know in the comments below. All right, moving along to day 12. We have, looks like part of the interior of a cabin or a house. So here we have a little bit of furniture. As you can see, we have an end table with a lamp, and then this kind of rocking chair thing, which is kind of fun. Always good to have some furniture. Alright, Friday the 13th. We have a woman and a book. Let's put it together. Alright, here we have a woman with a book. The book has a nice printed tile inside. If you open that up, you'll see it says Once Upon a Time, which is very nice. The figure has a nice sweater on. I think that's a new print. I don't recognize that, but it's pretty cool. The hairpiece is a nice recolor of something we've seen before. I like her face with the glasses, and that sweater print goes around the back as well. Really nicely done. I like that figure quite a bit. Alright, we'll end the week with number 14, which looks like another table. Let's build it up. Alright, and here we have our extra table. This is kind of nicely done. There's a chocolate chip cookie, looks like a glass of milk, and the end of a candle burning out. But we did have a spare cookie, a spare flame element, a spare white plate, and a clear tile. So kind of a nice collection of extra parts and a nice extra piece of furniture. Alright, so that about wraps it up for this week in Advent Calendars. As you can see, we've got a lot of treats there and more to come, so stay tuned and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.